Welcome to Dracnoma Gear. I am Draconomus, and this is First Looks. This is video number 2 of our First Look series, where you, our viewers, actually get to choose which games we play on stream next. So today, this video, we will be recording Dungeons and Dragons Online. Now, if you have not heard what this one is, it's very simple. It is an online version of stylized Dungeons & Dragons 3.5, with character creation and all of the fixings. Now, this game was released back in 2006, and I have been playing since almost right about there. So I actually have an account that's got a lot of gear, a lot of setup. So I have actually taken that account. My plan was to create a brand new account for this, but the account creation page is down for normal maintenance because I can't go through a recording without having issues, but that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and muscle through it. So I'm on a different server entirely. Normally, you start off right here with only 2 character slots. Now, like I said, I've got a couple thousand hours into this game, so I've got a few character slots and a few extra little amenities that would not normally be available. For today's purposes, I think we're just going to create a character, go through the tutorial, which really it's a low-level quest line. So what we're gonna, I am male, so that's me. We're gonna go ahead and go pretty helpful in this situation. Paladin is available right off the bat. I think it'll be a good option for us today to be able to keep ourselves alive as we go through the Korthos storyline. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go through the Paladin storyline. Well, storyline is kind of not the right term there. We're gonna go and choose the Paladin class. Now, for those of you who do not know how this game operates, I do suggest choosing one of the preset class structures here. Mighty Protector, that's going to be your tank. Flame of Justice is going to be your DPSer, and Truthbringer is going to be a combo DPSer, Protector, Healer. Now, I know this game very well. I'm going to go ahead and make a customized character specifically designed for kind of like a happy medium. So his whole purpose is going to be to stay alive and kill the things that are coming at. I got a lot more than a couple of extra races available to me. Normally you start off with the dwarf, the regular elf, or the core, what do they call it? Corvair elf, or this one, and this one. So just 4 main ones. So this one being the human, this one being the halfling, my personal favorite, this one being the elf or high elf, and then of course this one being the dwarf. Now for my purposes today, I'm going to be a dwarf because it'll allow me to stay alive the longest. Now dwarfs come with a little bit of extra constitution, but also a little bit less charisma, so they're not very charismatic. Now charisma does enhance the healing power of a paladin, but being that I'm only healing myself, I'm not too worried about it, so I'm just going to get a base of 10 and call it good. Wisdom improves my spellcasting modifier, so I'm simply going to go with a wisdom of 12 and call it good. Now the main things here, I'm going to be wearing a whole bunch of plate armor. I'm going to go ahead and put my dexterity at 2 because there's no point in me having it more than 2. Plate armor does not help you with more than 12 dexterity. Pretty much max out my strength and put the rest of my points into constitution. I'm going to be happy there. We're going to go ahead and do let me see here. I think I'll probably end up doing heal. A lot of heal, that way I can keep myself alive. Healing does improve your healing spells, so it's a helpful thing there. We're going to do some two-handed fighting, and then we're going to choose our deity. And for this particular situation, we're going to go with the Sovereign Host, just like that. Sovereign Host actually gives you proficiency with longswords and are considered a favored weapon. You gain a+1 to hit with favored weapon. That's not what we're doing here. I'm not worried about what weapon we're using. I'm worried about what we get at, like, I think level 3 with this one, which is a full heal ability. So anybody, no matter how many hit points they have, you click that ability all the way full health. Now this is a very important one for this type of build. It gives you the better two-handed fighting, so that's a 60% strike through chance, along with a +2 combat style bonus to melee and two-handed fighting. So very useful for making things go better. And of course, it grants you a chance of melee attacks to attack a second target with strike through 20%, so the cleave ends up becoming more and more powerful as you go. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get going, and we're going to name this gentleman, I don't know, he's got a red beard and a patch. Let's call him a very piratey name of Redbeard the Bold. Why not? Redbeard the Bold. Only option here is lawful good. Normally I try to go neutral, so it gives you a little bit more options when it comes to weapons, but beyond that, that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and enter here. We're going to do the Korthos storyline. I'll see you in a bit when I get off of the ship. Here we are. Welcome to Korthos. I'm going to turn off these hints. They just get in the way for me. If you're new to the game, please don't turn those off. They're very helpful for those of you who have not played the game before. This is the unimportant part. This is like the game's tutorial right here is the grotto. So we'll follow Jeets. We'll get ourselves a two-handed weapon. I think the first one here is a great axe. Yeah, great axe. Great axe. Okay. I'm fine with that. As a dwarf, I do get a bonus to damage with axes and hammer. So we're gonna go talk to his cleric, Silimas. Now, these graphics have not been updated since I believe 2012 was the last time, so they're pretty blocky, but it does not take away from the gameplay. The gameplay is extremely good. The fact that it's actually quite difficult to go through the game without doing it with a party is very nice in my opinion, because it does require you to have some teamwork, making it so that you are required to rely on your party, to rely on your cleric to keep you alive, to rely on your rogue to keep you, away from traps, to rely on your tank to take aggro. All these things are super required, super nice when it comes to a role-playing game. To have a role-playing game that requires you to have a balanced party is amazing. Can I go? Can you open the door? It's a new edition. Falling damage from that. Pretty sad. I'm gonna assume that she's gonna come this way. No assumptions. I know she's gonna come in this way, and I'm gonna walk away. It'll be fine. It would be logical to assume those things, which is why I refuse to use logic. Oh, I killed a lot of stuff there. Look at me, I'm strong and stuff. Normally, a paladin would rely a lot on his Smite Evil capability, which adds your charisma bonus to your damage on that particular hit, but this character was not built with a lot of charisma in mind. This character was built to just keep himself alive, really. Does that hydrophobia mean anything to you? Are you telling me that you don't take baths? That's gross, man. You should really get yourself cleaned up. For this particular game, my preferred class is actually Rogue. I really do love playing Rogue a lot. Primarily the two different types, well, there's three total types, but my primary favorites are going to be the, what we call the Trap Monkey. Whole job is to make that go away. The other one is the Assassin, which I find it very nice. So even bosses in this game can be assassinated. You can hit them and kill them in one hit. Certain things that are immune to critical hits don't work to be assassinated ever. They don't take sneak attack damage, they don't take any of that. But things that are always capable of being assassinated. This includes bosses. Now most of the time they make their constitution saves so that the assassination actually does not work, but the ability still has the chance of doing an extra multiple 100 points of damage. And of course, I'm only level 1 right now, so I'm pulling, that was a critical hit for 52 points of damage, which isn't all that much, but is quite a bit when it comes to a critical hit. This particular weapon has ×3 critical damage. Look at this. I got some armor. Go ahead and equip this, I believe it's breastplate. Yep, Battle 1 breastplate. Now I don't need the shield. I'm gonna be a two-weapon fighter, or two-handed fighter, so that's just gonna stay in my inventory. But this is a very nice little thing. Gives me the ability to breathe underwater. So we'll go ahead and put that on there. Now you'll notice that it's got a little charge on there. That means it's activatable, meaning you have to click on it in order for it to work properly. Now, normally your rogue or your paladin is not going to be able to find a door like this. This is not a normal thing. This is just because tutorial. Now, she's got a weapon for me, preferably a great sword. If you don't have that, then I'm taking a great axe. So this one does an additional point of fire damage. which in the beginning here is a really nice thing to have because, well, undead. So if you see a little icon like this over somebody's head, this is an available quest to turn in. The golden chalice without the check mark, that is an available quest for you to grab. Not all quests are going to be available for you to take. Some of them are stuck behind a paywall. Now there is a way to actually play this game completely free. You do not have to spend a dime on it. It just takes a lot of work. We're going to go ahead and go do the first quest here. I'm just going to run through it as fast as I can. You want to get this quest line done in about an hour to get done with Porthos Village. The last quest takes about a half hour, so we kind of got to rush through the first little bit. I'll see you on the other side of this one. Now, the last quest, of course, I will make sure that you see the whole thing so you can see the importance of a party. That's when it's actually going to get hard. Alright, so I wanted to show this to you as we go through this first looks. This is why it's rather important for us to have a full party. As you can see up here, there's an indicator saying that there's danger nearby. Here's the thing, as a paladin, I don't really have the full ability to do anything with it. Like, I found this, that's cool. I don't have the ability to do anything with it. So I'm going to need to be either a rogue or an artificer. Artificer's stuck behind a paywall, so you won't get that immediately. But as you notice, I mean, I found the panel, but where's the trap? If I was a rogue, I would have been able to find the trap. There's the trap. As a paladin, I can't do anything about it except for be smart enough not to get hit by it. Party, very important, nice to have. Acid Owl. So hopefully, if we choose this one, we've got enough people in a party to balance it out. I think 4 should be enough, but it'd be better if we get 5 or 6, each one of us with a different class that we play, a different purpose that we do. It'd be really nice to have a perfectly balanced party, you know, a cleric designed for healing, a fighter designed to tank, a rogue for traps, a glass cannon DPSer. My suggestion would actually be a sorcerer to be able to throw out more damage than a wizard. Use a wizard for some crowd control. So what is that? 1, 2, 3. Oh, and you throw in there like a bard for some nice buffs for the party. That'd be great. Have something that balanced would be wonderful. We never get that lucky though, so is what it is. Let's move on to the next quest, which is right over here. This gentleman, he wants me to go over here and get a scroll because cultists have targeted it. That's how you say that word. Now you'll notice that there are actually difficulty settings at the beginning of each one of these. As you do the quest under each difficulty, the next difficulty above that does unlock, so you're able to actually what we call normal, hard, elite. So you do it on normal, you do it on hard, and then you do it on elite, just as the words entail. Now, so far, this character only looks like a fighter. He looks like a fighter. He just does damage by swinging around a big old stick with a blade on it. Soon, we're going to level up and get the ability to cast spells. Now, they're considered divine spells. So, such spells as healing, divine smite, these type of things. Ooh, that's a good one. If you guys ever get the chance to watch a video, go ahead and look up 8-Bit D&D. Absolutely hilarious. Shows what D&D really is. Unlike, you know, the news. We all get a kick out of it. Really funny. And then you can hear our little comments that we make. I shoot magic missile into the darkness. And you'll understand what I'm talking about. As it stands right now, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Or, you came to this video knowing about D&D, knowing about DDO, and wanting to get a laugh. These types of puzzles are all over the place in this game. It does require a little bit of brain knowledge sometimes, trial and error other times, or even a wiki at other times. Some of them get pretty difficult. There's a quest in what's called Three Barrel Cove that I wish I could explain. It's a giant cubicle room. Each one of the four corners has like pretty much a Rubik's Cube of those pathway blocks, and the pathway blocks also go all the way up the walls, along the ceiling, all over the place. Here's quest number 3. Go ahead and do this one. We're literally just going to go in here and protect a crystal. I'll show you the room, and then we'll cut to the last guy that I've killed. This is a little guy that we have to protect, and they're going to be coming from that corner, that corner, that corner, that door, and this corner. I won't be able to see them. So I'm just gonna stand here and swing my weapon. And I'll see you when I'm done with this. Now, as you see up in this corner, I have some action points, and those action points are made so that I can increase in certain enhancement trees. So I can do the Knight of the Chalice. So that's gonna be your DPSer. That'll be your tank, and this will kind of be like a tank DPS hybrid. So I'm gonna go this route. Yeah, no, second guess that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, Knight of the Chalice. Let me go ahead and give you a quick lowdown. So the Sahuagin, or those fish people that you saw me going with, and the cultists, have been slowly trying to take over this town through a little bit of subterfuge and all of that, and there's a guy here in the town that's been a traitor to pretty much the rest of the town. So, we're about to thwart him. Let's kill him. Let's take out the traitor. There he is. Alright, he's gonna run off in the basement, and then we're gonna get attacked by everything. A little itty-bitty chest behind the counter here. So let's continue. I think they adjusted Smite Evil to do light damage. So I guess it would be holy damage or good damage. Alright, so lever here. Opens that door. Chest over there. You grab everything out of the chest, because money is money. And I'll see you at the boss of this level. Alright, and now here we are at the chamber with the boss. We're going to go ahead and take care of him, his couple of lackeys, and the next boss that comes in afterwards. So, Dragon Ejection Hand is dead. We'll take care of his lackeys, and this guy. There we go, now we're ready to level. So we'll go ahead and take that level once we get out of here, and I'll see you on the outside. Alright, as I said, we gained a level, so right here is my Paladin trainer. So to gain a level, you're just going to go through your trainer. So Cleric there, Barbarian over there, we've got Artificer, Ranger, Sorcerer, Fighter, you know, they're around places. So you're just going to go to your training and you say, advance to the next level as, well, whatever it is that you're advancing as. Of course, we're going to go healing. That way we get as much healing as we can from the shrines, along with as much healing as we can from our spells. That I do have an additional action point, so we'll spend that to boost. What do I boost? I think I'll improve my Sunder first, and then we'll go from there. Now, access to the wilds of Porthos. I can simply walk out the gate, but I'm going to grab the quests that I know are out there. So it's going to be the Mayor's quest there, 4 quests out here that we're going to do. Then we'll return to the village and take on the last quest of Porthos. And then we will be done with Porthos Island. This is the wild. It's a big open world. As you can see on my map, I don't know where anything is until I'm there. So this is an exploration type of deal. He's going to give us 4th quest right here. And that quest actually is down there in that vent. So we're going to jump off. Woo! Take care of the guard. Take care of that. There we go. Take care of the guard. A little bit of lag there, but that's fine. This is fine. Alright, and go right in. Sit right down. Something. So we're looking for a giantish device. Really, I'm just gonna power through this one. Now, normally you can't walk across that. It blasts you all the way to the other side of the room, but I've done this so many times that I know the timing on it, and I wasn't worried about it. The ability to swim is directly proportionate to your strength, of all things. Alright, now we're coming up to the giantish device, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill the things that are trying to kill me. As you can see, we got a named spider up there, made entirely out of ice, and these ice jets that are coming this way. Now, many parties have completely wiped during this part, simply because they underestimated the power of the spider. See, like right now, I'm stuck in a web. So it can hit me indiscriminately. And I'm stuck in a web, and in a trap. Come on, hold still, thank you. Here, go ahead and turn this off, don't have to worry about it. Quest number 2, here in the wilds. We'll go ahead and take care of it right here. Montage this potion or something. I don't know. Nobody wants to stay here forever. This will be a lot better with people. Always a lot better to play Dungeons & Dragons with other people. This way, gonna turn off the thing that's locking that door. Apparently it's a hydro-powered piston that locks that door in place or something. I don't know. There we go, that's open. I'll turn off all of these valves to turn off all of the ice. This works like normal plumbing. I turn this one off and all of them would turn off. But nope, I'll turn them all off because I don't know why. I am Redbeard, the Bold, lowercase b. Remember people, this old man is important. Keep him alive. This is technically the boss fight to this mission. Not really a boss fight so much as a protection mission, waiting for things to attack you. Okay, let's talk to them. Hey, help me protect the city and blah blah blah. Misery's Peak is probably not a safe place to be, but we're gonna go there anyway. This is fun. Apparently we're just desecrating tombs now. We got this guy. Onward to danger! Oh man, so much walking. So much walking. Then again, any game we play that's open world or quest-based or anything like that is going to require so much walking. So much walking. Remember the guy we just killed? Found him again. See, and if I had a rogue, I could get that chest back there. Alright, one more quest. One more quest. Then we return to the village and get the last quest in the group done. And we'll have beaten the Cortho storyline. Arachnophobics beware. Come over here and pull this lever, and that allows us to free prisoners. Now, if we're careful, the end here, there's a skeletal mage. See, again, we got a rogue in the party. That wouldn't be a thing. Oh, but the chick we're trying to save is right there. So what we can do is we can save everybody else. Hagar Fjord. Oh, I just freed your sister a minute ago. I'm gonna go ahead and recall, return all these quests, get our end quest reward, and then do the last quest, and I'll see you guys in a minute at the entrance of the last quest. Alright, here we are at the base of Misery's Peak, ready to go into the final quests, where you get to see your first dragon of the game. Absolutely amazing. You did a great job on it, and I look forward to showing this to you. So let's go ahead and jump right in and get this last quest done, and you can actually start the vote. Ready! Bye! Alright, we're gonna go this way, we can kill everything at come across, and everybody will be happy in the end. A lot of running. A lot of running. This one takes a while simply because of how long it takes to get from point A to point B. Oh, there, look. Fine. Use it or lose it. I'm not happy with the fact that it's such a good storyline, but because they haven't updated it, and it's all polygonal. Now, when we end this quest, we should have level 3 going, and that's one level short of the ability to cast spells, but level of the ability to lay on hands. So I'll be able to heal myself beyond that point. Look at this. Look at this guy. Like, hello, how are you? Well, and there's them. We're gonna go ahead and continue on our way though, because it's not our job to take that on. Hello. You're just a minion. Unimportant minions. They got a little bit triggered just from me walking by. I see how it is. Because I'm short, isn't it? There's the Quarry Mindsunder, and we're almost done here. Let's go ahead and watch the interaction though, because this is like the best part of it.
The Mind Flayer and Dragon are locked in a contest of wills. This could be your chance to destroy them.
Alright, there we go. This is the part that's fun to watch.
The Mind Flayer shrieks as it loses the Mindsunder's power. The dragon reasserts its will and looks very angry.
Dragon just laughed at it. Should have. Keyword should. Nope, it didn't. Not give me a level. It gave me 2 ranks. It did not give me a level, so I'm a little bit disappointed in that. But that is the end of the Cortho storyline. So, if you like what you saw here today, and you think it would be great if you saw us, those of us actually who run the stream, were to play this on the stream, go ahead and leave us that like, because your likes are the votes. The likes on this video decide whether or not this video is the one that this game is the one that we decide to play next on stream. So, yeah, if you like it, leave a like. If you want us to go ahead and play this one on stream, leave a like and tell your friends to leave a like, and all of the likes in the world and this stuff, and other things, and whatever else you can find. But keep in mind that we'll be doing one of these first looks, pretty much one a week, until we're done with Monster Hunter World, in which case, when that happens, we will make our decision based on the amount of likes that the videos get. So tell your friends, tell each person that you know watches to put in their vote, because their votes do count here. And we want you to be part of our community, and this is one way that you can do it. Another way is actually join us in the Discord. We do have a free section in our Discord. Granted, there are tiers based on whether or not you are a patron supporter, but that doesn't mean that we don't want you part of the community. Please come to our community, join us on the Discord, have some fun with us, play some games with us. Remember, we do have a Facebook page, so you can message us there if you have a prayer request, or you can message us on Twitter if you have one of those prayer requests for there. Also, remember, we do stream every Sunday and Tuesday, 7 Eastern time. Yeah, oh my goodness, 7 Eastern time. It's starting to get late here if you can't tell. Remember, you're not alone. You are loved. And Jesus loves you. We hope to see you all on our stream, and we hope to see you commenting below each video with whatever thoughts you may have. We want you to be part of this community, part of this family, and we want to show our appreciation to you the best way we know how, and that is by creating content that you want to see. So, we love you guys, and we hope that you have a wonderful day, or whatever time it may be there. So, have a good night, and I hope to see you again.